Cheers, humans. Welcome back to another episode. Like I said, I've been having a lot of fun doing all these vents, and I appreciate you guys taking your time out there to join me on these rants I do. And, like the news has been so crazy, like I feel like it's just got to be a joke, and that's why I've been standing up lately, because this news has just been bananas. It's just been ridiculous. So there's been like all this evidence that came out back in the day when they were saying it was fake news about this lab leak. They were like, there's like proof now, like the shit came out of a lab, and there's like, and Fauci was like, no, it wasn't, And so everybody was like all into super denial. And so their master plan didn't work. They were all like, our plan, it failed. And so what are they going to do now? They go back to the drawing board and they're like, we're going to make this thing so much more effective because now we're going to put the lab in America. Yeah, that's right, humans. They want to put this lab in our own backyard. Apparently, they found some town that has a real small population, less than that can fill like a game stadium out in probably your local cities out here in one of the big Barca teams. And this town in Georgia is about to inherit over 30,000 test monkeys. That's right, humans. Test monkeys in this town. And I guess that doubles the population of this city. This little ass city in Georgia is going to get all this shit. And all the residents are freaking out because what if this stuff leaks? Or what if the monkeys get out? Okay, like what if the monkeys get out and all these monkeys are sick again? Then we got a lab leak like right here. And they're all like, oops, it was an accident. But they went this go, or was it their plan? But they got like a big wink. Like their new logo outside the building is a big wink. Since like, they always got the eyeballs and shit, with that conspiracy stuff. So there could be like a big winking eye on that building when they were like, oh, it was an accident. And then that's when the wink comes. So the people are freaking out. I would be too. Where's all these people that protect like the animals? They're out here like, well, you can't test on humans anymore. Let's start testing on monkeys. Like you guys were just testing on humans to begin with, and people were just volunteering for it because we needed some cash. Okay, it wasn't just, donating sperm and blood anymore. So people was just doing some drastic tests like, I'm going to take these sleeping pills. Oh yeah, like, man, I got the best sleep in weeks, but my hair fell out, or some shit like that. You're going to keep doing these crazy experiments, but now you're going to do it on some monkeys. And I guess where's PETA? Like, where's all these people? Just okay with it testing on monkeys on American soil. What else are they testing here? That's another thing. If this one came out to the public, this was just like one of those layups, like just to throw it out there to get all their minds going on it. Another distraction news or some shit. Who knows? But another thing. Why are scientists out there just making diseases? Like I said before in previous episodes, like, oh, going to work, honey, what are you doing? Just going to, trying to end the world. Like on a daily basis, that's what you do. And like you can eat your lunch normal and shit. You guys are making diseases? That's crazy. That's crazy. But why don't they make stuff that like heals the body? Why has it got to be stuff that kills the body? Why don't they make something that filters, like a human filter in the body besides our own liver, like that filters out all the shit that they put in our food? Like, just like making us clean it up and shit. Like making our bodies do all the dirty work. Like, why don't you make some stuff that just helps us out? Not that just scares the shit out of us and we worried about that stuff leaking out. Man, whose idea was this? Like Bill Gates' plan? Some kind of Bill Gates insurance plan? It's wild. But let me get on to these headlines. Let me get on with some of these headlines. And we got some doozies. So the Kaiser Company out in California. Yep, California. Shout out to everybody in California. So the Kaiser Company is telling their workers in Oakland to stay inside at lunch because there's too much crime. There was a lot of crime there already, and if it's that bad that you can't even go to lunch at work, maybe you got to go somewhere else to work. You probably don't have the options also. There's probably not the options because a lot of companies are even leaving California. A lot of people just getting out of Dodge, you know what I'm saying? And so this is just been telling your workers, oh, you can't even go outside. What about when you got to go home? Oh, you can go home, but you just can't go. We don't know if you're going to make it back for lunch. Like, that'd be the ultimate work excuse. Like, what happened? I got shot. It went. I was going to get lunch. What happened? I went to Subway. Told them I didn't have no change. I paid with a card. My man shot me. Yeah, it would be a sucky day at work, that's for sure. So they say a Christian vet beheaded a satanic statue at an Iowa capitol, and they charged this guy with a hate crime. So I guess it's bad to hate Satan. If you're not a musician or in the entertainment business, I guess you're not allowed to hate him. You can go to church, but you're not allowed to hate him. That doesn't surprise me. They're approving Satan clubs in high schools and shit. This is wild. He just got a hate crime for beheading Satan. Good Lord. And, a recent quarterback was in the playoffs and they wouldn't even let him do his speech, and praise God. They cut him off TV. That's bananas. So, I got to bring it back up. I don't really want to bring her back up, but I got to bring her back up. I don't want to bring her back up, but I got to bring her back up. All right? It's Taylor Swift. News is going crazy now ever since people was like, was she used for this, is she going to be used to sway the elections? And is the government using her for now they're using the words like psyop. They're using the word government psyop. I can't get enough of this. This is wild. And then there's news channels going out there and doing and that's when you want to that makes you really want to look inside of this when you see all the news channels out there. And they're all this compilation videos. They're like, Taylor Swift is not a psyop. Taylor Swift is not a psyop. But there's even an article to come out where the Pentagon even denies, hey, Taylor Swift is not an asset for the government psyop. Everybody's just denying it right now. Everybody, the Cat Williams thing. Cat Williams come on and put out their dirt and everybody's like, look, no, that ain't true. I didn't do that with my mouth on that guy to get the role. That's what came out over there. Now they're Pentagon's no, we didn't use her. We're not trying to use her right now to get you all to sway the votes, to get all these kids, all these Swifties, and sway some election shit. This is wild. This is some serious, they put 75 articles already just denying the fact that she's a psyop. That should just tell you right there that this is a psyop. I'm just saying. So over in New York, these 4 immigrants, 4 or was it 5? I think it was 4 dudes. I hate using that word immigrant too, by the way. But these 4 people not from our country that are coming through in hordes, okay? 4 of these gentlemen, not so much gentlemen, beat up 2 cops on the street. And I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but no. You know what else is crazy about that? Because whoever was yeah, if you would have beat up the cops, your ass would be going to prison right now. Or if the cops didn't shoot you, who'll beat your ass. Because we'll get beat up by the cops just for we're in the process of being handcuffed for who knows why or whatever the hell happened, right? And in the process of handcuffing, if I move my shoulder wrong, I'm getting an ass whooping for resisting, possibly tased, and another charge added. You see that elbow moved, you fucking struck an officer, and I fucking get an ass whooping, face full of mace, and a knee in the back or the neck. You know what I'm saying? But these guys beat up the police officers and got away with it 3 hours later, were released from jail with no bond. That's right. And now they're saying, oh, we're going to come get him now because we done messed up. Nobody even asked for bond. These guys, let me see somebody out here, a regular American, any American. It don't matter. Go out there and just go jump some cops and you're just going to get out 3 hours later with no bond. And then while you're walking out, you're flipping off the cameraman and shit, flipping off all the media. Yeah, take this, America. The one guy's blowing kisses and shit. Yeah, I'm famous now. Go check my TikTok. Go follow me. Go subscribe. Some shit like that is going on. And they're not getting put in jail. That's bananas. Like I said, if I resist a smidge, they're gonna book my ass. They're gonna beat my ass and book my ass. And these guys my man was over there trying to karate kick, and you could tell he don't even play soccer, not even American soccer. Fucking went over there, tried to kick the officer, and fucking lost his other leg and fell on the floor and shit. Come on. Like I told you, as soon as we get permission to beat y'all asses, this shit is over. You guys are just gonna be running back home. I'm just saying. Wherever the hell you're from, there'll be people just climbing over each other. It's gonna look like World War Z. When they climbed the wall over in Israel and shit. It's going to be that motherfucker get me the fuck out of here. These guys are coming. Because we're too busy beating each other up and yelling at each other. But when we're allowed to divert our energy to something with the green light, the green light, oh man. That's all I can say is, oh man. Cheers, humans. So, people are wondering, is this now the death of vegan fast foods? Experts are saying, who are these experts? Every time I read about experts say, who is this expert? They never name the expert, To me, some bullshitter. But anyways, some experts warn that plant-based foods could be on their way out. And some of these restaurants that were all super on this health kick and selling you these cardboard tacos and cardboard burgers and shit are going to start selling meat again. Because they're starting to lose money. When they're putting bacon in everything. They're putting bacon on our donuts. You think we give a shit about a plant-based taco? I'm telling you right now, it's hurting them guys. And some of these companies are hurting right now. And I understand people want to do things for health. But, meat wins. Is my opinion. I feel like meat's always going to win that. When it comes to get between you, me, and my steak or burger, I think my steak or burger might win. just right now, in the restaurant phase. Like, you don't ever see no long drive-through lines at the vegan restaurant drive-throughs. It is always available. Like, I could probably, go in there and be out of there in minutes. All the good places that sell meat, you can tell the difference. You can tell the difference. Well, my name is Jaime, and I'll see y'all next time. See ya.